Love is a wonderful thing, but it's not always simple. There are moments when you feel like you understand everything, but then there are times when you feel confused and lost. So how can you overcome the challenges in love? In a life full of pressures and expectations, we often feel the need to please those around us to be loved and accepted. But have you ever asked yourself, are you living true to yourself? Are you losing yourself just to meet the needs of others? If you want to explore a life that is free, happy, and sincere, let's discover an important skill that helps you become the best version of yourself without trying to please everyone. Welcome to the Sophia's Knowledge channel, and I am Sophia. This is where we will explore, learn, and share valuable lessons about love. In today's video, Sophia will reveal to you the 9 social skills that make men addicted to you. This is a fresh perspective to help you understand the factors that contribute to a happy and lasting relationship. Let's explore the secrets to building a strong and meaningful love. Before we begin, find a quiet place, put on your headphones, and relax. Let all your worries fade away, and let the messages in this video help you calm down and fully experience it. Are you ready? Let's begin now. 1. Know how to listen. The key to making a strong impression and building deep connections. In any relationship, communication is the key, but not only through words, but also through the ability to listen. Knowing how to listen is not just about being silent and letting the other person speak, but about actively participating in the conversation by understanding and feeling what they are sharing. This is an important skill that many people seek in a partner, and it is the factor that makes men feel attracted, attached, and addicted to you. So why does listening have such great power? Let's explore this skill in detail. Listening is an act of attention. Listening is not just passive silence. It is an active act that shows deep attention and concern for what the other person is saying. When you truly focus on the other person's story, from the words to the tone, from gestures to eye contact, you send the message that they are important to you. Especially for men, having someone who sincerely listens to them makes them feel valued and appreciated. Encourage and create space for others to speak. One of the things that make a good listener attractive is the ability to create space for the other person to share without interrupting. When you don't rush to respond, don't urge the other person to finish quickly, you are showing them that they have time and space to express their thoughts and emotions. Moreover, encouraging the other person to continue sharing is also crucial. You can do this with open-ended questions like, "How do you feel about that?" or "Is there anything making you worried?" These questions will make the man feel that you truly care about his emotions. Listening is more than just hearing words. Knowing how to listen is not only about receiving what is said, but also about the ability to read body language. Sometimes men cannot express all their emotions through words, but through their eyes, gestures, and facial expressions, you can understand their true feelings. When you know how to observe these signs, you will have the chance to connect more deeply with the man in your life. A raised eyebrow, a sigh, or a slight smile can reveal more than words could express. Do not judge, just listen and understand. One of the most important aspects of listening is not judging. Men are very sensitive to being evaluated or criticized while sharing. When you listen without rushing to offer opinions or judgments, you create a safe and comfortable space for the other person. This not only helps men open up, but also creates mutual respect in the relationship. You don't need to fully agree with what he says, but you need to show that you understand and respect his perspective. Provide positive feedback to keep the conversation flowing. Listening also means engaging actively in the conversation. When you listen, you need to respond to what has been said by showing that you understand. Positive feedback such as "I understand how you feel, that sounds tough," or "Thank you for sharing that with me," can help the conversation continue smoothly and deeply. These responses are not just about empathy, but also a way for you to show that you are genuinely connecting with the other person. Listening is a way to show special care. In a romantic relationship, especially when you are looking to create a lasting connection, knowing how to listen will make a man feel that you are trustworthy and truly care about him. When you take the time to listen, you demonstrate that you are willing to be there for him through his thoughts, feelings, and issues in life. This will help build trust and a strong bond between the two of you. Listening helps reduce conflict. One of the obvious benefits of knowing how to listen is the ability to reduce conflicts in the relationship. When you listen, you can better understand the other person's point of view and find peaceful and effective ways to resolve conflicts. Understanding the emotions and thoughts of a man will help you not only solve problems, but also prevent unnecessary misunderstandings. Knowing how to listen is one of the most powerful social skills, not only helping you understand others, but also creating deep and lasting connections in relationships. When you truly pay attention to what men say and show your care, you will make them feel valued and important. This is one of the factors that make men addicted to you, because no one wants to lose the feeling of being understood and loved by someone who knows how to listen. Practice and develop this skill, and you will see your relationship grow closer and happier than ever before. 2. Confidence and realism, sustainable attraction. Confidence and realism are two essential factors in any relationship. Especially when you want to make a lasting impression and keep a man captivated by you. Confidence not only helps you express yourself strongly, but also creates an incredibly natural attraction, while realism helps you maintain sincerity and reliability in the relationship. Let's explore the combination of confidence and realism, why they are so powerful, and how to develop them effectively. Confidence, the key to attracting attention. Confidence is one of the first factors that draw others to you. When you are confident, you not only feel comfortable with yourself, but also easily earn respect and admiration from those around you, including men. A confident woman shows that she has value and knows what she wants in life. This makes men feel interested and attracted by your strength and determination in life. However, confidence does not mean you have to appear perfect or never make mistakes. True confidence comes from accepting yourself, including both your strengths and weaknesses. When you are proud of what you have and are not afraid to show it, you will make the other person feel your strength and allure. Realism, sincerity is the key to sustaining a relationship. Alongside confidence, realism and sincerity are the factors that help you build a lasting and trustworthy relationship. A realistic woman does not live in a dream or have unrealistic expectations about unattainable things. Instead, she faces the realities of life calmly, views everything from an objective perspective, and openly shares her thoughts and emotions. This realism not only helps you maintain stability in the relationship, but also makes men feel that you are a reliable woman. They won't have to worry about you idealizing everything or having unrealistic expectations. When you live true to yourself, unafraid to face the difficulties of life, you will gain deep respect from others, especially men. Confidence and humility, true strength. One of the important things about displaying confidence is the ability to remain humble. Confidence does not mean you have to boast or exaggerate your achievements. In fact, a confident yet humble person attracts more attention because they don't feel the need to prove themselves excessively. They know who they are and aren't afraid to show it naturally and sincerely. When confidence and humility combine, they create an irresistible attraction. When you are yourself without showing off, men will feel that you are truly valuable and worth bonding with. They will notice the strength in you without feeling like you are being arrogant or complacent. Realism helps maintain the relationship. A lasting relationship must be built on a foundation of realism. Never fantasize or expect things that aren't real. When you have a realistic view of your relationship, you will know how to adjust your expectations and perceptions about the other person. This helps you avoid unnecessary disappointments and creates a more stable relationship. Realism also helps you solve relationship issues wisely. When facing difficulties, instead of viewing everything pessimistically or ignoring them, a realistic woman will confront the issue, find solutions, and work through challenges with her partner. This makes men feel that you are responsible, reliable, and an ideal partner. Confidence doesn't mean fearless of mistakes. A confident person doesn't mean they never make mistakes. True confidence is knowing how to accept mistakes and learn from them. This helps you become a mature woman who can face challenges without feeling defeated or like a failure. When you are able to view mistakes positively and use them as motivation to grow, men will greatly admire you. Moreover, accepting mistakes and admitting your imperfections will make you more approachable and likable. This also helps you build a more sincere connection with the other person, as they will feel that you can understand and accept their flaws. Confidence and realism help build a happy life. Confidence and realism not only help you attract a man's attention, but also help you build a happy and successful life. When you live with confidence and realism, you will find joy in the simple things and know how to fully enjoy life. Your relationship will also become more harmonious when you know how to maintain sincerity and realism in every situation. Confidence and realism are two indispensable factors for attracting and maintaining a man's interest. Confidence helps you express yourself powerfully and attractively, while realism helps you sustain a stable and reliable relationship. When you combine both of these elements, you will become a woman with an irresistible charm, making men unable to take their eyes off you and always finding ways to connect with you. What do you think about this? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. I look forward to hearing your opinions and discussing further. Don't forget to like if you find this content useful and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next shares. Thank you very much. Let's continue together. 3. Mastering emotions, the calmness that attracts strongly. Emotions are an integral part of everyone's life. However, in relationships, the ability to control and manage emotions is an important factor that determines sustainability and attraction. Knowing how to control emotions does not mean hiding all your feelings, but rather understanding how to handle and manage them skillfully so they do not negatively affect your relationships. Especially for men, the ability to maintain calm and emotional control will make you more attractive and admirable. Let's explore this skill in more detail and why it's crucial for building a lasting relationship. The ability to control emotions is calmness. Men are often attracted to women who can control their emotions, especially in tense situations. When you are able to stay calm and handle emotions thoughtfully, you show maturity and strength. This doesn't mean you have to become cold, but rather that you can face difficult situations without being swept away by negative emotions. For example, if you and your partner face a conflict, instead of letting your emotions take over and saying hurtful things, you know how to stay calm, think carefully, and find a way to resolve the issue wisely. This calmness will make the man feel reassured and respect you more. Knowing how to manage emotions in a relationship. In every relationship, emotions can sometimes become intense and hard to control. However, the first step to effectively managing emotions is recognizing and understanding your own feelings. When you notice your emotions rising, take a moment to reflect on the reason and how you can resolve the issue calmly. For instance, when feeling angry or disappointed, instead of immediately reacting, you can find a quiet space to relax, breathe deeply, and think about the issue from another perspective. You can share your feelings gently with the other person, not blaming or criticizing, but simply explaining how you feel. This will help maintain harmony in the relationship and prevent unnecessary misunderstandings. Listening to the emotions of others. An important part of mastering emotions is the ability to listen and empathize with the feelings of others. When you understand and empathize with the emotions of your partner, you will not let your own emotions excessively influence the conversation or the relationship. Especially in tense situations, if you can remain calm and listen, you will help the man feel at ease and understood. Listening is not just hearing the words the other person says, but also identifying and responding to their emotions. If he feels sad or anxious, you can show empathy and offer sincere, comforting words. When you can remain calm and empathize in every situation, you create a safe space for your relationship. Knowing how to face negative emotions. Mastering emotions doesn't mean you have to completely hide negative emotions like anger, disappointment, or anxiety. In fact, expressing emotions is completely normal. However, what's important is that you know how to confront and control them without harming the relationship or yourself. When you feel angry or disappointed, be aware of that feeling and find a healthy way to release it. You can choose to talk directly to your partner to resolve the issue, or engage in an activity that helps relax and relieve tension, such as exercising, listening to music, or meditating. Not letting negative emotions control your actions will help you avoid situations that cause harm and keep the relationship in a positive state. Not letting emotions show through body language. In addition to controlling your words, you also need to pay attention to your body language. Emotions can be expressed through gestures, facial expressions, and the way you move. When you feel angry or stressed, actions like shrugging, stiffening your body, or having a sharp gaze can send unwanted signals. Mastering emotions also means being able to control your body language so you don't make the other person feel uneasy or hurt. One way to do this is by practicing deep breathing, keeping your body relaxed, and maintaining soft eye contact. These actions will not only help you stay calm, but also create a pleasant and easy atmosphere in the conversation. Positive emotions and humor. While controlling negative emotions is very important, maintaining positive emotions and humor is just as crucial. Men really like women who can create a cheerful, optimistic atmosphere and make them laugh even in tense situations. The ability to maintain a positive attitude and use humor in life will make you more approachable and attractive. When you can view things positively and create a comfortable atmosphere, men will feel that you are an easygoing woman and a great companion in any circumstance. Mastering emotions is one of the important social skills that helps you build strong and lasting relationships. When you can control your emotions, you not only show maturity, but also create a safe and harmonious space in your relationship. Emotional self-control not only helps you stay calm in stressful situations, but also shows that you are a strong, intelligent, and admirable woman. 4. Good communication skills, the foundation for a lasting relationship. Communication is a decisive factor in any relationship, not just between family members and friends, but especially in romantic relationships. The ability to communicate well not only helps you convey your thoughts and feelings, but also serves as a bridge that fosters mutual understanding, reduces conflicts, and builds connection. When you have good communication skills, you can express yourself sincerely while also listening and understanding the other person. This is a key factor that makes men feel that you are not only attractive, but also an ideal life partner. Let's explore why communication skills have such great power and how to develop this skill. Communication is the bridge between two people. Every relationship needs a strong bridge to maintain connection, and communication is that bridge. When you know how to communicate well, you create a deeper connection between you and the other person. An open and sincere conversation can help both people understand each other better, reduce misunderstandings, and build a lasting bond. Especially for men, a woman who communicates well will make them feel comfortable sharing their thoughts, feelings, and even life challenges. Good communication is not about talking a lot or showing off, but knowing how to choose the right words, convey clear messages, and know how to listen. When you can express yourself naturally and honestly, you will build trust and respect in the relationship. Listening is also part of communication. An important part of communication is not just talking, but the ability to listen. Listening helps you understand not only what the other person is saying, but also their emotions and thoughts. Especially in romantic relationships, when men feel they are genuinely listened to, they will feel more respected and loved. Listening is an essential skill in communication. It helps you not only understand the other person better, but also show care and love. You will feel closer to your partner when you truly pay attention to what they are sharing, even the small things in life. To listen well, you need patience and not interrupting, while also responding to what the other person says so they feel that you truly understand and care. Being able to express your thoughts clearly. Good communication skills also include the ability to express your thoughts clearly and understandably. If you can't convey your thoughts easily, you will encounter difficulties in solving problems or building relationships. Especially in tense situations, when you can't articulate clearly, it can lead to misunderstandings and unnecessary conflicts. When communicating, you need to know how to choose words appropriate to the situation and audience. Instead of using complex or vague terms, you should use simple, easy-to-understand sentences to avoid confusion. Also, when expressing your feelings, you should use gentle words to avoid hurting the other person. The ability to resolve conflicts peacefully. Good communication is not just about sharing and listening, but also about resolving conflicts peacefully and effectively. In every relationship, conflicts are inevitable. However, how you handle these conflicts will determine the sustainability of the relationship. When a conflict arises, instead of blaming or accusing, focus on discussing and finding a common solution. Use communication skills to express your feelings clearly while also listening to and understanding the other person's perspective. When you can resolve conflicts calmly and not let emotions take over, you will strengthen the relationship. Nonverbal communication, body language is as important as words. Communication is not only about words, but also body language. Your gestures, facial expressions, and eye contact can convey many messages without saying a word. Especially in romantic relationships, when you can read the body language of the other person, you will know how to respond to signals they don't verbally express. When you communicate, pay attention to your body language. Make sure to maintain direct eye contact, smile, and keep an open and relaxed posture. These actions will help create a comfortable and friendly atmosphere, while also making the other person feel at ease and willing to share. The ability to read and adapt to the emotions of others. An important aspect of good communication is the ability to read and adapt to the emotions of others. When you can recognize emotional cues through words and body language, you will know how to respond appropriately. This helps you maintain harmony in the relationship and makes the other person feel understood. When men feel that you can read their emotions, they will feel closer and more at ease with you. They will feel that you are someone they can share their joys, sorrows, and worries with in life. Good communication skills are one of the most important skills that help you build a lasting relationship and develop a deeper understanding with the other person. When you know how to express your thoughts clearly, listen and empathize with others, and resolve conflicts peacefully, you will create a loving and respectful environment in the relationship. Especially for men, a woman with good communication skills will make them feel comfortable, secure, and always want to be with you long term. 5. A sense of humor, the key to creating a fun, fresh relationship. A sense of humor is one of the key factors that helps create a strong bond in any relationship. It's not just about fun, humor also helps reduce stress, clear up misunderstandings, and make everyone feel more comfortable when they're together. Especially in romantic relationships, when you can use humor in a subtle way, you not only make others laugh but also create a loving space filled with laughter, empathy, and deep connection. So, why is a sense of humor so important, and how can you develop this skill? Humor is the key to reducing stress. Life is not always easy, and in any relationship, there will be moments of tension and fatigue. At such times, someone with a sense of humor will help ease the atmosphere and create relaxing moments. When you can find the humorous side of a difficult situation, you can handle the problem without making it more stressful. For example, if you and your partner have a small disagreement, instead of letting the situation get tense, a light joke or a funny action can help dispel the heavy atmosphere and make both of you feel more at ease. Humor can be the key to facing stressful situations without allowing them to break the relationship. A sense of humor creates connection. One of the best things about humor is that it can create a strong connection between you and the other person. When you share a funny story or make the other person laugh, you are building a bond with them. Humor helps break down walls between two people and makes them feel more comfortable with each other. Especially in a romantic relationship, when you and your partner can laugh together, you'll feel more in tune and understand each other better. This connection not only creates joyful memories, but also helps build a lasting relationship. Especially when you can see humor in everyday situations, life becomes much lighter and more interesting. Humor improves mood. There's nothing better than being with someone who knows how to make you laugh and improve your mood. A sense of humor helps you see things from an optimistic perspective, helping you not only face life's challenges, but also find joy in the simplest things. When you can make others laugh, you not only help them relax, but also make them feel happier and more joyful. Especially in romantic relationships, a bit of humor can make the atmosphere in the home warm and comfortable. When you can find laughter in any situation, you'll easily overcome any challenges and enjoy wonderful moments together. Humor makes relationships light and comfortable. Not every moment in a relationship can be serious or deep. Sometimes, a bit of humor is just what's needed to ease tension and make everything feel lighter. Sharing a funny story, a lighthearted joke, or an unexpected situation will create a relaxing atmosphere, making both you and the other person feel more comfortable and at ease when together. A woman with a sense of humor will always know how to make the surroundings lively and joyful, helping the man feel that he not only has an ideal partner but also a fun, approachable companion. This will make your relationship stronger, more interesting, and always full of life. The ability to tease subtly. A sense of humor is not just about telling funny stories or playing pranks. Sometimes, humor is shown through the ability to tease in a subtle way that doesn't hurt the other person. When you know how to tease a situation or event without making the other person feel offended, you demonstrate the ability to use humor skillfully and cleverly. Subtle teasing will make you interesting and leave a strong impression on others, but it's important to ensure that your humor doesn't cross boundaries and hurt anyone. Knowing when and how to use humor will help maintain a harmonious and comfortable relationship. Humor as a way to relieve stress. Modern life, with its many work and life pressures, can sometimes make you feel stressed and exhausted. However, when you know how to use humor to relieve stress, everything becomes much lighter. When you laugh at difficult situations, you not only feel relieved but also help the other person see life in a more positive light. A woman with a sense of humor will always find joy even in tough times, and this makes her attractive and lovable in the eyes of others. Laughter not only reduces stress, but also creates a positive atmosphere, making everyone feel happy and optimistic. A sense of humor is one of the most important social skills for creating a lasting and enjoyable relationship. When you can use humor intelligently and subtly, you not only help reduce stress, but also create a loving, fresh, and laughter-filled space. A woman with a sense of humor will not only attract men's attention, but also make them feel comfortable, happy, and eager to stay with her long term. So, don't hesitate to show your sense of humor. It's the element that makes your relationship special and enduring. 6. Respecting personal space. This is the key to a long-lasting and happy relationship. In every relationship, whether friendship or love, respecting each other's personal space is one of the most important factors in maintaining stability and happiness. Everyone needs their own time and space to relax, think, and do things they love without being monitored or feeling pressure from others. Especially in romantic relationships, if you know how to respect your partner's personal space, you not only help them feel comfortable, but also create trust and empathy in the relationship. So what does respecting personal space mean, and how can you practice this skill effectively? Understanding personal space. Personal space is the time and space that each person needs to carry out their own activities, free from the constraints and expectations of others. This could be time spent pursuing hobbies, meeting friends, working, or simply having time for oneself to relax and recharge. Respecting personal space does not mean you have to completely separate yourself from your partner or loved ones, but it means allowing each person to freely do the things they like without feeling watched or controlled. This shows respect and trust, and is an important part of building a healthy and sustainable relationship. Encouraging your partner to spend time for themselves. When you respect personal space, you encourage your partner to spend time for themselves to grow and relax. Especially in romantic relationships, sometimes both individuals need separate time to maintain balance in life. Not being constantly involved with each other in every moment allows each person to refresh themselves, rediscover their freedom, and explore personal hobbies they may have never had the chance to pursue before. This not only helps both of you avoid feelings of fatigue or boredom from being too close, but also makes the relationship more exciting. Each person will have the opportunity to grow individually, and when you come back together, you will appreciate each other more, not being drowned in dependency or pressure. Avoiding over-interference in your partner's life. Respecting personal space means you shouldn't interfere too much in your partner's life. Everyone has the right to make decisions about their own life, from work, hobbies, to social relationships. Constantly interfering in someone else's personal decisions will make them feel uncomfortable, controlled, and lose their independence. In love, if you constantly invade your partner's personal space, such as always asking too many questions about where they went, what they did, with whom, or even controlling their conversations and relationships, it will create tension and exhaustion in the relationship. To maintain a healthy relationship, you need to learn how to respect your partner's freedom and not interfere too deeply in their personal decisions. Making your partner feel comfortable when they need time alone in a romantic relationship. Not every moment will be spent together. Sometimes, your partner will need alone time to work, study, or simply to relax after a long day. Instead of feeling abandoned or neglected, you need to understand that this is a normal part of life. When you respect and accept your partner's need for personal space, they will feel more at ease and comfortable being with you. In fact, when each person can relax and do the things they enjoy freely, they will return to the relationship full of energy and appreciate the moments spent with you more. This not only helps the love between the two grow fresh, but also helps both individuals develop personally in the relationship. Avoid creating a feeling of being controlled. One of the signs of lacking respect for personal space is control. When you feel the need to always know everything about your partner's life, you may unintentionally make them feel invaded and lose their freedom. The relationship becomes unhealthy when one person feels like they're being watched, checked on in every action, or monitored in every situation. Respecting personal space means allowing your partner to have freedom and decision-making power. This shows trust, rather than doubt or imposing your thoughts on them. When you respect your partner's private space, you not only give them freedom, but also show that you trust in their honesty and respect for you. Creating space for the relationship to develop. Respecting personal space does not mean you simply leave your partner alone, but it means creating opportunities for the relationship to grow naturally. When both people can maintain their own space, they will have the chance to think more clearly about their relationship, what is important, and what needs to change. A relationship is not just about being close 24/7, but also about each person developing themselves to bring new value to the other. Respecting personal space helps the relationship grow in a balanced way, without being stifling, and creates mutual understanding. Respecting personal space is a key factor in building a sustainable, happy relationship without feeling constricted. When you know how to respect your partner's private space, you help them feel comfortable, free, and maintain their independence in life. This is the solid foundation that strengthens your relationship, allowing it to naturally grow and creating a sincere and lasting connection between the two of you. Respecting personal space is not just a skill, but also a manifestation of love and mutual respect. 7. Sharing opinions and interests, deepening connection and enhancing mutual understanding. Each individual has their own perspectives, thoughts, and interests, which are factors that shape their personality and worldview. In relationships, sharing these opinions and interests not only helps you understand each other better, but also creates opportunities for bonding and building a solid foundation. When you and your partner or friends can share these things, the relationship becomes deeper, more sustainable, and easier to overcome challenges. So why is sharing opinions and interests important, and how can we practice this skill effectively? Sharing opinions, helping each other understand better. Everyone has their own unique viewpoints, formed by experiences, values, and environments. When you share these perspectives with others, you help them understand how you think and perceive the world. This not only reduces misunderstandings, but also creates empathy, where both sides can respect and appreciate each other's opinions. For example, if you and your partner have a different opinion on an issue, sharing the reasoning behind your thoughts will help both of you gain a deeper understanding of each other. Instead of arguing, conversations will become constructive, where each person can share ideas, listen, and learn from one another. Sharing interests, creating opportunities to understand each other's preferences. Interests are an important part of every person, and sharing your interests with others not only helps you discover more about them but also find common ground. For instance, if both of you enjoy a certain movie, sport, or music, you can discuss your favorite things, creating fun and intimate moments together. Sharing interests also provides opportunities to engage in joint activities with your partner, friends, or family. These shared interests can be a great way to create lasting memories and strengthen the emotional connection between you. It also prevents feelings of being isolated or disconnected in the relationship, since each person has space to express and share what they love. Sharing opinions and interests builds empathy. One important reason to share your opinions and interests is to build empathy in the relationship. When you understand the opinions and interests of the other person, you can more easily recognize what makes them happy, worried, or confused. From there, you can support and accompany them during difficult situations or when they need encouragement. Empathy is not just about feeling pity or sympathy when others face difficulties, but about truly understanding and sharing their emotions and thoughts. When you share your opinions and interests, you open your heart and invite the other person to step in, creating an open space for both of you to explore and build a lasting relationship together. Building trust through genuine sharing. Sharing your opinions and interests openly builds trust in the relationship. Trust is the core element for sustaining a healthy and happy relationship. When you openly share the things that matter to you, you show respect and a desire for the other person to understand you better. This is how you build a relationship based on honesty and openness, rather than secrets or barriers. Trust becomes even stronger when the other person also shares their thoughts and feelings. Open conversations help you feel heard and respected, creating a solid relationship with no gaps or doubts. Discovering common interests to strengthen the bond. Sharing interests allows you to discover common ground with the other person, creating opportunities to engage in shared activities. Having common interests is a great way to enhance the bond in the relationship, especially in romantic partnerships. When you and your partner share a hobby, such as traveling, watching movies, or participating in sports, you create beautiful memories and have more joyful moments together. Common interests make both of you feel closer and understand each other better. Shared activities also strengthen the connection, helping you and the other person create memorable moments. This will make the relationship more enjoyable and full of joy, rather than revolving around serious matters only. Respecting the other person's opinions and interests. While sharing opinions and interests is a great way to bond, it is equally important to respect the other person's views and preferences, even if you don't completely agree. Sometimes, each person has very distinct perspectives and interests, and not always will you share the same interests with the other person. However, what matters is respecting that difference and not forcing the other person to change. Respecting differing opinions and interests helps you and your partner maintain freedom in the relationship while allowing each person to grow and live authentically. This respect also demonstrates love and maturity in the relationship, deepening and strengthening the emotional connection. Sharing opinions and interests not only helps you understand each other better, but also creates deep connections, empathy, and trust in the relationship. When you share your thoughts, feelings, and interests genuinely, you open the door to invite the other person into your life, building a lasting, happy relationship. More importantly, by respecting the other person's differing interests and viewpoints, you create space for personal freedom and growth, keeping the relationship fresh and enjoyable. 8. Empathy and compassion, the key to building lasting relationships. In any relationship, the ability to empathize and show compassion is incredibly important. These are the qualities that help you understand the emotions, thoughts, and feelings of others, while also showing care and support when they need it. When you have the ability to empathize and show compassion, you not only make others feel secure, but also create a strong bond in the relationship. Especially in love and close relationships, these qualities are more crucial than ever. So, what are empathy and compassion? And why are they necessary in relationships? Let's explore this skill and learn how to apply it in everyday life to create strong and lasting relationships. Empathy, understanding the emotions of others. Empathy is the ability to perceive the emotions, thoughts, and psychological states of others without judgment or evaluation. It means understanding that everyone has their own feelings and circumstances, and these emotions exist for a reason. When you empathize, you do not simply observe the actions of others, but also understand the reasons behind those actions. In a relationship, empathy is the first step to building understanding and connection between two people. When the other person is facing difficulties or feeling exhausted, the ability to sense their emotions helps you become a solid emotional support. Sometimes, just listening and sharing feelings can help others feel comforted and overcome challenges more easily. Compassion, sharing emotions with others. While empathy is understanding the emotions of others, compassion is the ability to share those emotions and experiences with them. Compassion is not only about understanding the feelings of the other person, but also feeling those emotions yourself and putting yourself in their position. When you feel compassion for someone, you can understand what they are going through and feel as if you are experiencing their situation. For example, when your partner faces a difficult situation, compassion helps you not only realize their feelings, but also share a deep connection with what they are going through. You can offer words of encouragement, share their burdens, or simply sit quietly beside them so they feel comforted and supported. Compassion creates a strong bond and trust, making the relationship more stable and connected. Creating connection and intimacy. When you know how to empathize and show compassion, you are building a strong connection in the relationship. Every time you understand and share the emotions of others, you help them feel safer and more loved. This is crucial in all types of relationships, from love to friendships and family. When the other person feels listened to and understood, they will be more likely to share more with you, and the bond between both of you will deepen. Empathy and compassion also help maintain harmony in a relationship, especially when facing challenges. With compassion, you can easily accept and understand the feelings of the other person, helping to resolve conflicts and misunderstandings gently and effectively. Helping others overcome difficult times. Everyone goes through difficult times in life, whether in work, family, or relationships. When you have the ability to empathize and show compassion, you will know how to help others through these tough moments. This doesn't necessarily mean offering advice or solutions, but sometimes it's as simple as being there for them, listening, and sharing their sadness or worries. A small gesture like checking in or making someone feel cared for will help them feel less alone during hard times. Feeling compassion helps the other person feel stronger and motivated to face challenges in life. The ability to listen, an important step in empathy and compassion. Listening is an essential part of the process of empathy and compassion. Listening is not just hearing what the other person says, but understanding and feeling what they are not saying. When you listen sincerely, you are not just receiving information, but also paying attention to tone, gestures, and their emotions. Listening also helps avoid misunderstandings and misjudgments of others. If you do not listen carefully, you may miss important emotions and thoughts that the other person wants to convey. Therefore, learning to listen properly is key to showing empathy and compassion deeply. Knowing how to show empathy and compassion. Empathy and compassion do not just stop at understanding the emotions of others, but need to be shown through actions. You can express compassion through words of encouragement, a hug, or gentle advice. Sometimes, simply being present is enough to make someone feel more confident during difficult times. Always express sincerity and care through small actions in daily life. Taking time to care and share with others will strengthen and sustain your relationships. Knowing how to empathize and show compassion is an essential skill in all relationships. It helps you understand and share emotions with others, thereby building connection, trust, and love. When you are able to empathize and show compassion, you create a safe space where everyone can be themselves, feel loved and respected. Therefore, practice this skill to build strong, lasting, and meaningful relationships in life. 9. Be yourself and stop trying to please everyone. In modern society, we are often pressured to become someone else, to meet others' expectations, and to please everyone around us. However, this not only makes us feel exhausted but also can lead to the loss of our identity and freedom. One of the essential skills to maintain peace in life and build genuine relationships is the ability to be yourself and stop trying to please everyone. This is not an easy task, but if you can master this, you will feel freer and happier in life. So how can we be ourselves without worrying about pleasing everyone? Let's explore this skill and the benefits it brings. Accepting yourself, the starting point to being yourself. To be yourself, you need to learn to accept yourself with all your strengths and weaknesses. We are often pressured by societal standards and the ideal models others create, believing that we must follow these in order to be liked and respected. However, the truth is that everyone has their own value and uniqueness. Learning to accept yourself, love yourself, with all your imperfections, is the first step to becoming who you truly are. Sometimes, we may feel insecure about our flaws or weaknesses that we cannot change. However, remember that these flaws do not diminish your value, rather, they contribute to your uniqueness and completeness as a person. Only when you accept yourself can you confidently live a life without trying to change just to please others. Confidence and independence, the determination to live your own way. Once you have accepted yourself and what you have, the next step is to be confident and independent in your decisions. Everyone has their own desires, goals, and dreams, and you have the right to pursue them without needing to please anyone. When you stop trying to please everyone, you will no longer be distracted by opposing opinions or others' expectations. To live your own way, you need determination and not fear failure. Sometimes, society may have certain standards for how a person should live, but if you follow these standards without considering your own desires and passions, you will only live a life that isn't truly happy. When you live according to your passions and goals, you will feel your life is meaningful and filled with pride. Don't let others control your life. One important aspect of deciding to be yourself is not letting others control your life. We often tend to change ourselves, even do things we don't want to, just because we fear disappointing or displeasing others. However, constantly trying to please others will make you lose yourself. Remember, everyone has the right to choose their own life, and no one has the right to make you change just to meet their needs or desires. You can listen to advice, but ultimately, the decision is yours. This doesn't mean you don't need support from loved ones, but you need to stand your ground and do what feels right for you. Learning to say no without feeling guilty. An important part of not trying to please everyone is learning to say no assertively. Many people find it difficult to refuse others' requests because they worry about disappointing the other person. However, when you constantly do things you don't want to just to please others, you will feel exhausted and unable to maintain healthy relationships. Saying no doesn't mean you're selfish, it simply means you are protecting yourself and your time. This helps you focus on what matters and maintain your energy and mental health. When you learn to say no politely yet firmly, you will feel freer and have more time for things you are truly passionate about. Don't fear losing others. One reason we always try to please others is the fear of losing relationships with them. However, when you live a life that isn't true to yourself, you will create a fake and unsustainable relationship. Those who truly love you for who you are will stay, while those who only like you because you try to please them will gradually leave. Remember, those who truly love and respect you will accept you for who you are. They will love you for your personality, interests, and actions, not because you are trying to meet their demands. A good relationship will always be based on sincerity and mutual respect, not on pleasing others. Being yourself creates freedom and happiness. When you decide to be yourself and stop trying to please everyone, you will feel freer and happier. You no longer have to live under the pressure of others' expectations, and you can focus on what makes you joyful and happy. This freedom will bring peace to your soul and help you form genuine relationships that aren't constrained. When you no longer have to live for others, you can live for yourself and achieve your dreams without fear or guilt. You will feel that your life has more meaning, and you will have the strength to overcome any challenges. Being yourself and not trying to please everyone is an incredibly important skill in life. When you live authentically, you will feel free, happy, and able to build genuine relationships without the pressure of others' expectations. Learn to accept yourself, confidently pursue your passions and goals, and learn to say no to requests that don't align with you. When you can do this, you will feel like you're living a meaningful and free life. Conclusion. Life becomes much lighter and more meaningful when you learn to be yourself and stop trying to please everyone. This is not only an essential skill for maintaining inner peace, but also the key to building sincere and lasting relationships. When you live authentically, you no longer have to live under the pressure of others' expectations or judgment, thus helping you find true freedom and happiness. Confidence and independence in your decisions are important factors in creating a meaningful life. This helps you clearly understand your own values and goals, without being swayed by demands or desires that are not truly aligned with you. Instead of trying to meet everyone's expectations, you will know how to stand your ground and reject what does not benefit you. More importantly, when you live your own way, the relationships in your life will become more genuine and profound. You will attract those who love you for who you truly are, not for what you do to please them. It is this freedom and self-acceptance that will create strong and lasting connections, allowing you to live a life full of meaning, freedom, and happiness. Always remember that you, as you are the most important, and only by being yourself can you enjoy a complete life. And that's the end of today's video. Thank you for taking the time to watch until the end. I hope you have found valuable lessons, and that these insights will help you on your journey of love. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more interesting content in the future. I truly appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you in the next videos. Wishing you always filled with love and happiness.